Hello everyone, and today I recently just made a rock sling. Now this thing is an absolute beast. Compared to any of the other rock slings I've made, this one makes a whipping sound. It's like whoosh. Just to get a perspective of how big it is. I'm standing over here and I have to hold my hand about to the height of my head just to get this thing to not swing on the ground. You have to swing it at a diagonal just so it doesn't smack the ground. This thing is terrifying. I'll just you can shoot huge big rocks. No, I mean huge big rocks, and they're scary big rocks, a really long way. I just thought this would be really cool as like a practical effects thing. Like if I could make a short film and then we could get a cardboard tank and I could be like, so you have a tank, I have a missile. And then I get like it looks like a rocket propelled grenade, but it's not. It's just like a cardboard tube with some fireworks in it. And it goes, and it looks super cool in slow motion. I'm just gonna come over here and we're just gonna set the camera down. And I'll really quickly just show you where I get my rocks. So these are where I get my rocks. I'm just going to move the camera up the hill so you can see the full range of motion. You won't be able to hear me talking, so I'm probably just going to do some rock slinging. And I'll just title it something like leveling up my rock sling. But it goes so ridiculously far. You would not believe how far this goes. And it's just a piece of paracord that I think came from a shoelace. And it's part of my grandfather's, well, technically grandfather's apron, so I hope he doesn't get too mad. This leather here is real leather. It's been tanned on one side. And it came from an apron. The apron's a little shorter now, so hopefully I don't get in too much trouble. This is my apron, so don't get worried if you're watching this. It's just it's a bit of a nightmare to tangle, but because it's like paracord material, it doesn't really tangle like cotton rope does. If you get cotton rope that's too thick, it will just tangle, and that is a nightmare to undo. But this paracord doesn't do that. So if I just go ahead and get it set up here, we want to find a rock that's flat and on the bottom and quite long and narrow. So this goes in here. Hopefully I don't smash the camera to bits because this thing is scary powerful. Let's go test it. What's it? Oh, I would not want to be on the other end of that. That is painful. It made like a sound. When you make the cord long enough and the rock is heavy enough and you swing it around using your full body, you don't even need to use your full body. You could probably just do it with your arm. It just goes. I'm probably exaggerating the sound effects there, but I'll do it again. There was an explosion when that hit the ground. Far out. It's crazy. Oh, here we go. Come on, please work, please work. Oh, it like punched a hole in the log. Far out. I'm glad it's less windy today. It's a bit cloudy. It's less windy in Lord of the Rings land. Oh man. Oh, do it. Oh man. I don't know if you saw that, but there was like 3 explosions. The rock hit the ground, split into 3 explosions, and exploded rocks all into the water. I would not want to be, even in armor, I wouldn't want to get hit with this. I'll just, I'll bring the camera down so we don't get such a boring shot. I'll move this over here. I'm gonna put the camera just over here and get a better shot here. Should be able to get some good slings. I'm gonna try and hit that big pile of rocks over there. I'm probably going to miss horribly because my aim is absolute trash. But one day I'll get good. Hopefully. If I put in the work. Here we go. Now sometimes you can find these. This is quartz, mercury ore, and like a bunch of diorite by the looks of it, and a few other fluid. I can't really tell what it is because it's just an absolute mixture. But this thing is heavy and more importantly it has a hardness of 6, which basically means it's like throwing a ball of glass and it will shatter on impact. So if it hits, it'll shatter, but most of the time it just doesn't hit. Oh, that hit 4 times. It hit 4 times. And looks like my tether here is about to come apart. Sometimes the rocksling just flies apart because there's too much kinetic energy on it. I've got to get a better handle grip on it. It took me like 2 minutes to make it, so it's pretty average. Here we go. If anyone's interested in collabing, doing a collab to learn rocksling together, hit me up. Or just making rockslings, anything rocksling related. Oh man, this is going to fall out. Sometimes you've got to make sure that the stone's right, because if you get a round stone it can just roll out of the thing and that's really dangerous. I'm looking for a good stone. Here we go. This is flat, it's probably going to whistle when we throw it because it's got a flat face. And it's too short and not heavy enough. Ah, this is a bullet. This right here, I don't know if you can see this. This right here is what we call a bullet. This is an absolute bullet. This is my hand for comparison. It's basically the size of a knife. Now watch this. Don't copy me. This is for educational, entertainment purposes only. I'll teach my little brother how to do this when he comes over from Australia. Here we go. Oh! Oh, I hit the target. Do you see that? I can't tell if you'll be able to see that or not. Let me just come. I hit the target, but you can barely see. I'm really hesitant to put the camera too close over there because if it gets hit, it's just going to smash the camera to smithereens. So I'll just angle the camera like that. Hopefully, maybe I can try and get it in the water. You won't be able to see it if I get in the water. I'll shoot closer target. I zoom in. Now I'm just going to leave it all the way out, so you guys can see. This thing is terrifying. Look at this, is how long it is. For reference, my arm is this long. It's the same length as my forearm. That's how long this leather is. So thank you very much to me adoptive grandfather for giving me some leather. Oh, here we go. I've picked 3 stones here. These are 3 very good stones. Now these are basically shaped like a bullet. They do as much damage too. Probably more damage actually. Regular bullets do pretty much no damage. Oh. Oh, we missed. We missed. I'm going to try again. Take this out. Go. Oh, that was a direct hit. There was no hesitancy there. I'll have to start from this position and use my full body again. There we go. Got to really feel the bullet. Oh man, I missed that time. The first time was really good. I'm going to bring you on an adventure to find some stones. I'll show you what we're looking for. So you don't want it too heavy. This is perfect for a smaller rock sling, but this rock sling's too big, so it's not going to work. This is absolutely massive and will probably rip my shoulder off. This is going to roll out of the sling. Ah, perfect. This one looks good. It may not look like the perfect rock, but it's flat on one side and it's probably going to whistle if we can swing it hard enough. I'll just set the camera up again. Oh, sorry for the sun is very bright over there. It's like a ball of death that's just staring me in the face. Alright. There's so many clouds. Those clouds are amazing. Can't even see where I am. It looks like I'm on an alien planet. Let's put this over here and let's set the rock thing up again. It is crucial to balance the stone. You must balance the stone or it will just fall out. Oh, I would not want to be on the other end of that. That was terrifying. I'm gonna go get some more stones. I'll bring you with me. Let's see if we can find a few so I don't have to keep coming back to get more stones. This one looks good. It's pretty big though. Put it in my pocket. What else have we got here? This one looks good. It's pretty heavy, but this one looks perfect. That's just 3 for now. Let's go. These are huge rocks, by the way. This is my hand. These are really big rocks. It's gonna, well, for a rock sling and someone of my build, I'm sure there's absolute tanks of people out there who can throw massive rocks, but I'm not one of those people. Here we go. Just pull this round. Oh, here we go. Tangle. Gotta untangle it sometimes, it just tangles up the rope. I'll start with the heavy bullet, and then we'll move on from there. Just flip this around. Also got to flip it the right way. It's got a smooth side on the leather and a harsh side, and you want to be on the harsh side so it has more grip. Go. Now put this here. Now we spin around. We start from here. And we spin around like this. Oh, that's a horrible miss. That was too heavy. My little arm couldn't handle it. This one's slightly smaller. This one should whistle a bit faster. Less air resistance too. There we go. Oh man. Maybe it's not the perfect rock. Thought it was. Come on. Come on, there we go. Oh dear. Now, when you're doing this, major warning, if you use a stone that's got too many angles on it, it can just fly off the wrong way. And you don't want to do that if you're like in a backyard or something, because it's really dangerous. You can, you don't want to hurt anyone. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this. Good luck. Alright, now that one hit the ground but did not hit the target. Did not hit the target at all. So I'm going to try again. I'm going to get some more rocks. This time I won't bring you with me because it's just going to be a hassle every time. This is what we call a flat whistler. Now normally it only works on small ones. I don't know if I have enough arm strength to make this one whistle, but we'll try it. There we go. Ooh. Oh no! Oh, that exploded all over the place in the wrong direction. So if I just show you what can happen. This is stress right here on the rope. The rope can't handle the kinetic energy that's going into it. So occasionally we have to redo this slip knot. Now I like to just undo the slip knot like this. I'm just using a standard slip knot with a few extra loops. So I come down a bit further, I loop around, I'm going to make a U pattern like this, and then we're just going to go through and we just pull it tight. Now it's going to give us a very basic slip knot. This is not by any means advanced. And then we can just do a granny knot after that, which is basically we just go around and under and we just pull it like that. And we might just do this 3 times because it can just fly to bits. And we can then adjust the size of the string perfectly. So this will just slide up and down. I can slide it open wider and I can slide it tighter. So what I like to do is put it around my wrist like this. As the smaller ones I just wrap it around the 2 fingers, but with the big one I like to wrap it all the way around. Sorry, it's a bit of a long video, it's about 13 minutes now. So we've got this. This stone is not ideal, but it's potentially doable. I'll give it a go. Okay, again, what happened that time is I let it go too late. So I let it go too late, it swings to the left. I let it go too early, it swings to the right. So we're trying to get it into the center, but it's pretty hard. Oh, well, it's hard for me. It's probably easy for some of you. It's a lot harder than it looks. If you see other rock slingers slinging rocks, it looks like it's super easy, but until you pick it up, and eventually it's easy, but not. So there we go. That was too far to the left, so I'm going to keep trying change my release times to get it more accurate. that was a direct hit. That was a direct hit. That was perfect. On the rock pile. Obviously it's a pretty big target, so it's not very impressive. But I managed to hit that big pile of stones. Just for reference, this is how far away it is. Alright, I just found a huge piece of quartz. This is quartz. It looks like there could be gold in it, but I can't be really bothered with it. The gold ones are heavier, so they do more damage. So this one is quartz gold ore, and it can be used to make a really intimidating bullet. I'll try and shoot it, but it's a bit heavy, so I'm not sure if I can. I'll give it a go though. Here we go. Testing gold quartz around 3, 2, 1. Oh, I missed. In case you didn't know, it went into the ocean and exploded. Didn't really explode. You have to get a direct hit quite on there when it's at max speed in order for it to shatter. When it does shatter, it's pretty terrifying. Now this is a white rock, and this is more of a sedimentary rock. So it's more of like compressed powder. Sometimes they explode and look cool. It's actually easier to shatter a hard rock at high speeds. These ones will shatter at low speed. Okay, so when it struck, it made a huge big plume of white smoke. Not a huge big, no, it's not huge, but it's a noticeable plume of white smoke, which is cool. So you can learn, there's different ammunition on the beach. If I just bring you with me, I'll show you all the different ammunition. So here we have a flat whistler. That's probably too light for this round. This one is what we call a bullet. It's basically a bullet. This one is also a bullet. Anything. What we want is like a rectangle. The perfect shape would be a rectangle for exploding damage, and for distance you would want like the shape of one of those fridge magnets that like rattles when you cling it together. That looks like that, or a sphere. A perfect sphere has good aerodynamics, but it's not always logistical when using a rock sling when your build of the rock sling is imperfect. So if I just come over here, you can see my feet have been scuffing up the sand over here. I'll just put you back on the ground so you can see, and I'll probably end the video quite quickly because it's been about 18 minutes. It's going to take ages to upload on the computer, and the cable's really bad, so sometimes it just fails and I have to start again. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna come around here. Gotta take it on and off again to get around the camera stand because it's so riskily set up. I just take this. Oh, there's a lemon. Someone dropped a lemon on the ground. See if that works. Nah, lemon bullet's not heavy enough. It did go, but it didn't go very far. Oh, a stick. I wonder if I can shoot a stick. Just try this. Probably won't work, but I'm going to try it anyway. It needs a wider girth. It's got to be perfectly balanced. Can you do it? Let's see if I can shoot a stick. Nah, it's just going to fall. I'll try again. I'm going to try to shoot a huge stick. Look how big this is. It's like the size of my arm. Alright. No way I can shoot this. If I shoot this, it's going to be my world record for biggest object rock sling. I got it like 3 inches. It's starting to get boring now, so I'm just going to go back to rocks. Here we go. Rocks loaded up. Eventually wood turns into rocks by petrification in the ocean, but it takes a really long time normally, naturally. That's one round. I don't know if the camera picked up the whipping sound it made, but it makes a whipping sound. You can do a whipping sound with a smaller rock sling, it's just, it doesn't normally happen because there's not much force in it. Oh dear. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, that one. That one would have killed that van if it was high. I'm trying to shoot very low and not do a 45 degree or anything because there's people and houses around. I don't want to smash anyone's window. That would suck. Oh, where are we? Alright. Now this one looks like it's too heavy. It's the size of my face. I'm going to give it a go anyway. Just chuck this in here. Here we go. Welcome to the Slingshot channel. Let me show you its features. Oh! Oh, there was like a explosion when it hit the ground. I'm going to try again. This is going to be the last one because otherwise this video is going to get too long. Hi to Newell of Knowledge and Avanon if you're watching as well. And also Kai Create and Awesome Sniper and Awesome Carrot. Oh! There we go. It made a whistling sound, rolled for a long time and then splash. But I am going to end of it. Also there's a split in here so that it grabs the rock better, just so you know. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.